What's up, you little twinks? We're back with Ramen's Bunker Binge, part 4 of Amnesia, Machine for Big Ears. Ooh. Taking it very slowly, we're enjoying our time, reading everything, enjoying the atmosphere, solving all the puzzles, and collecting all the notes with a little guide that I keep forgetting to bring up. Here we go. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steel-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this here, this is where the king sat. And this is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether. Or perhaps the tragedy was that they could simply not spill enough blood to prevent the sky from falling in upon them." Did we get all of them? We got all of them. October, August, February. Wait a second. Huh. I wondered if one of them was meant to be 1988. 1888. Perhaps not. Post-Diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onward. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, and I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. You idiot. It doesn't belong in the Thames. Romulan is now an environmental activist. How dare you? No. I'll shit on you. There you go. Which way do I go? I don't remember. No. I don't remember which way to go. Probably this way. Yeah, 1 second. Wait, stop making that noise.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
I'll deal with you later. It just looks so silly. Dear God, a whole nest of these failed creatures. Never mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. And yet I watch them sleep and eat and play. And they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages. And I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Why are you leaving the meal, buddy? There's still food for you to eat. I wondered if the music got quieter as I closed the door. It did seem like it for a second. I was like, wow. Excuse me, he's playing the little blocks. Knocked them over. They get their own personal little bunk rooms. That's so cool. Oh god, they're sentient. I forgot about that. Some of them. Wow, the word remember is a palindrome. Don't look at it too hard. It's a palindrome, I swear. Did I get everything? Yeah. From time to spine. And who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background? That barely formed, that changeling, that almost lived, that never missed?
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mandel.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Sails. Before, after. No idea what the blue hue was supposed to be for. It didn't look very nice. Oh, I know what the blue hue is supposed to be for now. It's for visibility in the darkness, because there's no night vision. Without the blue hue on the levels, you literally wouldn't be able to see. Which begs the question, why don't we have the night vision?
I said you'd come.
I see you in the background. I just sneezed, I can't sneeze again. These must be the Bill's boobs. I'm at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his foot flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed thus far. He has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he can find. If I can let go of the controls, the remedy will be simple. I do know that. The only thing saving my life right now is a small piece of metal. Pig jump scare.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Got slapped in the face with an ambient change. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labours for the promised reward of my darling children. Maybe that's because you're trapped in a video. Sorry. Who's to say we too aren't trapped in video games? Damn. This theme is blocking the way. Hope I don't get jump scared. Oh wow. That bit is genius. That bit's very clever. If you're wondering what this is here for, it's a respawn area if you die to the water monsters. It's clever. I mean, what was Madders expecting though, honestly? Oh, let me just jump down here. Ah. How quickly does health regen in this game? Oh, it's the same as... Oh! Oh, coughing. I don't normally cough. I think yesterday fucked me up a little bit. I ran in the snow and had a mini asthma attack. I think since then it might have made the cold worse. The destroying I've revealed the saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. I thought the wall was moving for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I figured we can skip it. Apparently there's no notes in this level, so that's cool, I suppose. Finally some peace and quiet. They pulled the child loose from the thresher, or at least what was left. More where that came from, said the foreman, apologising for the inconvenience. Before, after. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within the gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a giant machine. We will build a new god from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled, sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons.
The rhododendrons. I kill my children under the rhododendron.
I'm really sorry.
The heart of the machine. And when they first said that, my heart was molten, as if the boys were frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and swap. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would die for you. right in their face. I would kill. I wish I just was warned to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. You know,
I'm tired and ill. So, shut the fuck up. You know what you signed up for. I own this facility. I am this facility.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone. For your children, Anderson, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
To join all. Okay.
Oh, dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Now to find the ignition control and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings. I've almost saved you.
madness. Set them free. Set them all free.
I just got that. His children. The machine is the... Oh, how did I not get that before until just now?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Imagine seeing a hallucination of your own children ripping their hearts out in front of you, bleeding from the eyes, nose and mouth. Landus, Saboteur. There are feats of engineering contained herein that would make even those clever fellows at the Institute reel with envy.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, unrealizing who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels in clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for a creature such as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. I kind of fucked that up at the end there, I'm really sorry. Is this a new level? Do I need to change the thing again? Alright, here's a before, after. So it is done. The saboteur was me and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice tourniquet in my open, bifurcated heart. All about me, the thunder of machinery, the blast of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster. Cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my heart. unless I can find a way to shut it off.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Landis? You know the answer well enough.
Promise me my children. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the large steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize its source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex pipes through the pipes. I smile, tell them I'm so proud, and then I feed them to the pigs. It's very unnecessarily upsetting. Like, what's the point? What a truly awful person. Mandus doesn't have any fucking redemption either. Daniel and Mandus and Justine are irredeemable. Tassie is the only one that's redeemable. I'd argue Mandus is a worse person than Daniel or
What are you
Justine.
doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard! Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
There is a spoon of medicine, it says, and it's a silver spoon, what you did get born holding. Ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden, to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I asks.
Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I ask? You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children, and wrapped in the hair of your fucking cunt wife.
Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? Not fucking eBay again. Are you in there, love? Are you in? Oh fuck, she's fucking dead. My fucking wife is dead. Bastard. Hey, we got it. Excuse me. Hey look, I'm doing that thing now that I talked about in videos before, where I use the tissue now to just wipe my nose on. Yes, I know I'm doing it in gloves. I wash them. Imagine if Tessie spoke like Oswald. Oh, my darling little one, what am I become? Fat little mole. Since the precious Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. If in the throes of my evil I sent children into the pipes to clean them, then it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of vengeance. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils and the fumes of that godless compound X that fuels these machines, and I'll become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. The sound design is so good. Steam regulator. I wonder if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic. Certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old guide. I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand, I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. Time to write notes. Now quickly, through the steam pipes, through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with raw, the corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me, its unholy, inhuman mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever.
This is what you trained it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You're not too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my thieves! Kill them all!
It's just silly. It's more silly sounding than anything. The whole plot. Ooh, the pigs. Profit my viscera. We make you escape forever. You slit the throat, bleed out the pig, and it release into the curdle. That you set your species free. Interesting, it just launched with an error saying no sound devices available. Huh. I hope that doesn't break anything. After.
God, no, what have I done?
I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans in the world. Well, thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Kill a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. Oh, I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. Because that's the only answer that I can think of. I'm gonna fatten you up and I'm gonna eat you. Okay, cool. Why would you? Never mind. Okay.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world.
God forgive me, what have I unleashed? I stand and smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beast and the screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of paradox must be. I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. For their priorities, to invite them from near and far, and we guzzle them in with fine wine and the finest cats in all of London. My God, Manders, but these shops are rather divine. Who is your butcher? Feed them up, for the wine and the grains will also lend the character to the product. Keep the flesh relaxed, opium in the champagne and gravy, hot roast every night for the Duke and Duchess, an actress battered and sliced, an artisan in every mouthful, an importer of fine tea stewed in his own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table, by the fireplace, on the carpet stained with wine and fat, whilst long dead nobles of deformed grace and cold stare watch them from gilded frames along the crooked walls. We will hose it down later as we shovel them into our machine. stand and look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulphur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You're simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin. This is the killing idiocy, the natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slice it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you when you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Ubermensch.
And thus I wash my hands and take to bed.
Mandus. I jerk off and watch myself in the mirror. Also Mandus. My children! Where did they go? Why are they dead? Who killed them? Let me in. Does that mean I can get through this one? Oh, maybe. No way. No way. First person ever. First person ever. Come on, I can do it. I can get in there. That screen shake, don't fuck me up like that. Damn it, they put an invisible wall in. Yeah. Did I get all the nights? 25th, 24th, 25th. 25th, 24th, 23rd. Oh, 23rd, yeah. 25th. Nearby the accident left, there'll be a huge stack of crates. Okay. That's cool. There's a lot of detail down there.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
There's little hiding places, but nothing comes of them. The enemy's here already.
This world is a machine for pigs, fit only for the slaughtering of pigs.
Arrow. There are too many of these damnations, these beasts loose on the street. To all have come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic glyphs, which suggest the machine has been planning this for some time, smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighbourhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley I should stand directly over the ignition board. My way to the 500 pneumatic there will carry me back to the machine's heart.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
Note near the lift. stack of crates. Train. You know what? I actually don't think I've ever been in here. Or at least I don't remember. Oh, Jesus. A different strategy for the poor. We mistrust the offered hand, the plate of steaming offal. For them, we become the disappearance in the night. More efficient and less visible, the picking off stragglers and strays is the removal of entire communities in one swoop. Let the ground open under them and fall into the moor. Last month, by activating the doors at shortly after midnight on a balmy Saturday, 57 individual products were obtained in a single catch. I have instructed the workhouse to begin plans for a street festival before the end of the summer, to pick out narrow lanes with a teeming throng with hundreds of pairs of feet. Have a thief fetish. We have begun to assemble a network of false streets and have extended the holding pens in preparation. A second pig line will be added to enable the system to cope with the increase in traffic. Good lord. I've never read that one before. Maybe I didn't know what the notes were. It's truly, truly awful. It scared me. God damn it. Out of here. Laughing at, huh? Hope you die. Rip out your stupid heart or something. Sorry. Let us not be coy. I will not let us drag this corpse of civilization into a new century. Come New Year's Eve, I will fling the last switches and chuckle the full power of the machine. I've returned, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before, confused the machine enough to spring its locks of secret doors. I must cause it great shock, stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from the inside. No machine blades for Fuddy Bishop and Gluttony Heroes. Hard cuts for all the silent walls. And very best as always, back in the donut into the kitchens above, to be stewed and plucked and coloured and put from and returned to the table for the next week's feast. And not every night, you see, although we have particularly increased our frequency at the final act. Unlike the poor, the rich will be missed, given time. But we will continue to spoil them readily, and our fine foods are now exported to mansions and lodges across the world. It has been noted in the times of late. How will we overweight the great and the good are becoming, with their diets of fine wine and rich meat. Indeed, in Punch just last week, a cartoon showed Discount Solomon as a stuffed pig laid upon a platter for his peers to dine upon. A vicious and cowardly slander, no doubt, but it tasted delicious. This electrification must be lethal to the touch. Not to compound the machine and flood the system. This time not with sewage, but boiling, sparkling liquid death. Wait for me. Oops.
But will they be free? Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good, the worthy, how will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
This foul concoction, this compound X, it is the arterial part of this horror. Boiled, creates the steam to drive pistons, but here it is freezing and flows about the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and fuel? I don't know, but we're gonna have to end it here. Thank you for watching. We'll finish this up in one more episode, and we'll be done. Woof. This game is packing more of a punch than I expected. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.